Righty ho neighbors, Rado Goji here, and this is sort of a test thing. Today, I'm going to start playing LEGO Marvel Avengers. I kinda sorta just... well, I got it a while ago, but I kinda sorta just starting it today. I did play a bit, like, a minute with a friend of mine while we were trying SharePlay, but SharePlay crapped out on us, so... this is going to be, like, 99.5% blind, as I've only played, like, the first screen. See, I don't even have any progress in it. So let's just pick that one, actually, because, well, I'm overriding it with new save, so that works out. And we're going to get a cutscene in just a second here. This is probably like the first new game I've really played on here.
Report to your stations immediately. This is not a drill. We are under attack.
Now, oddly enough, despite the fact that this is supposed to be a lot of Marvel movies put together, like... oh, my controller's getting low. Let me plug that in really quick.
Must be here. Strucker couldn't mount this defense without it.
Anyway, this is supposed to... you know, cover a bunch of Marvel movies, like both Captain America movies, Iron Man 3, Thor: The Dark World, Avengers 1, but they're putting us directly into Age of Ultron for some reason. I'm sure there'll be some sort of explanation for this later, but yeah. Oh, look at them go. And the gameplay should be starting pretty soon. Now, I do have to keep an eye on the time here as well, because SharePlay has a strict 15-minute limit. So, yeah, gotta make sure that everything is done. I'll probably, you know, cap it off once I'm kind of watching my clock here on the cell phone. Once that hits like 13 minutes or so from now, I will go ahead and stop recording, but this is kind of just to see if I can do this, and if it turns out well enough, I'll continue. So this is, you know, like a part of Age of Ultron here, like, kind of, sort of... well, this is the beginning, yeah. It's been a while since I've seen any of these movies, but I'm playing as Hawkeye and Black Widow here. Although I would rather play as Iron Man, because he's my favorite Marvel superhero, but whatever. Hawkeye and Black Widow are cool, too. If I remember correctly, Hawkeye has explosive arrows that he can use to blow that up. And then he builds a thing, and this is as far as I've gotten, I think. Before my friend and I stopped playing due to... oh, there's a Minikit down there. I'll explain stuff as I go, really. I think Black Widow was able to charge this. And then this is as far as we had gotten, because the SharePlay stopped working with my crappy connection. So from here on out, this is blind. Goody. Now with doing LEGO games like this, my main plan is to start off doing the story mode, then go on to doing a lot of free play stuff to unlock more and more characters, and then going back through the story in free play mode. We'll see as that goes along. Let's see what this says.
I knew these hint beacons would come in handy.
Okay, so you can scan for hidden LEGO objects. Is that something that Black Widow can do? No, she uses... oh, yes, there we go. Let's say she just uses it to turn stealth, but... okay, there is a thing there. Oh. I have to do this. That's interesting. That's a good way to get studs as well. I've played several LEGO games. I do really like them. And I have 100%ed a lot of these as well. Let me turn on stealth mode here. This is like something that Hawkeye can do if the previous LEGO Marvel game is any indication. So can I just... yep. So for those who are unfamiliar with LEGO games, studs are basically the money of the game. Silver are worth 10. Gold are worth 100. No, I guess they're worth 1,000. Hold on. Let me get one silver, and then I'll be able to tell you. Yep, silver are worth 10, gold are worth 100, they should be worth 100. Or they're worth, like, 1,100 or something. Well, I'm not complaining, but... It's usually silver's worth 10, gold's worth 100, blues are worth 1,000, and purples are worth 10,000. But I guess they have a bit of a different system here. And that little gauge at the top of the screen there is, that fills up as I get studs. And when I get enough studs, that'll unlock a special title for the level. I don't know if it's going to be True Believer like it was in the last Marvel game. It's different for every franchise. Star Wars has, like, Jedi Master, DC Superheroes has Superhero, Jurassic World has Survivor or something like that, and LEGO Dimensions, which I've been playing quite often, as you know if you follow my blogs, is Rule Breaker. But yeah, basically in order to get 100% in any particular LEGO game, you have to get all the gold bricks, and getting that special title is a way to get a gold brick. And there's a lot of guys over there shooting. What does that say? What is this? Oh yeah, and you can get studs from, like, pretty much destroying everything.
Are we?
Characters with access to advanced technology can interact... Okay, so Black Widow can do technology panels. Good to know. So let's swap the Black Widow. And she can use this. Oh! That's lovely. I do kind of want to get these studs real quick before they disappear, because they do have a tendency to disappear quickly. You know, I could just as easily just kill them this way.
Real heroes should never be too proud to ask for advice.
Okay. Yeah, we know about the explosives already. This circle thing really looks like it does a finishing move. That seems to be new. That's not something I've seen in other LEGO games. But it's always neat to see new things. The only thing I don't like about LEGO games nowadays is their tendency to put in these stupid race sequences. People who played LEGO games know what I'm talking about, but they suck a lot. And if there is a free roam in this and it features those, there may be some not liking of that. This looked like it was going to affect that gold bit. Gold bits can normally only be affected, or normally affected by lasers or flamethrowers or that kind of thing. But apparently it'll also work for auto guns like that. What the heck is this? Oh, scanny thing. And a giant Avengers symbol. Actually, I'm gonna see if Clint can kill these, I mean, I'm sure he can, they're silver. Wonder what it does, though. Oh! Okay, that's gonna make a Minikit appear. May as well take care of that then. I'm not really going to be focusing on Minikits until we go through free play modes, for obvious reasons. Well, the reasons may not be so obvious now, but as you unlock more and more characters, there are characters that'll have certain abilities that other characters don't, as we've obviously seen. But in normal story mode, you're going to come across situations where you need to have some of those extra characters that aren't given to you throughout the story mode, and you can only use them in free play mode. And that's where you get a lot of the mini-kits and whatnot as you go through the game. So we're not going to be getting every single mini-kit, and I'm not going to focus on getting mini-kits, but I'll get them if I, see them coming or something like that. There's apparently a fifth one of these things that I have to shoot. Just checking my time here, and looks like Greg just got back to me using the Squeeze the World name on this, and he's totally giving it the okay. So this is currently a Squeeze the World production. Huzzah! And I will label it as such on the video. There we go. And I'm sure... Oh, there's the outfit thing. Awesome. So yeah, if this works out, I will make this a continuing thing. Now, that is a mini-kit. What mini-kits do is, well, not really much unless you're playing LEGO Dimensions as far as I've seen. But what they do is there's 10 of them in each story level. Oh, what's all this then? Okay, that's for something for Clint here. What's all this? Oh! Oh, wow, that is really cool.
Yeah. Think we lost the element of surprise.
Oh, dear.
Somebody want to deal with that bunker? Thank you.
And you're gonna see funny things sprinkled throughout here. Oh, we're Hulk now. And Iron Man. Oh, looks like my wish came true after all. So, yeah. I don't remember what I was saying just a second ago, but oh yeah, Minikits. They basically make a little model that you can look at while you're in free roam, you know, outside of the story levels, and they get you a gold brick if you get all 10. But I think Lego Dimensions was the only thing where I really saw them do anything. You know, you can correct me if I'm wrong. I may just forget what they did in other things, like, but in Lego Dimensions they'll do stuff in the adventure modes. I'll switch to Iron Man, why not? Oh, Mark 43. I think I have a Mark 43 minifigure on my desk at work. In fact, I'm fairly sure I do, because it came with a Hulkbuster set. This is a grappling hook thing. As far as I know, only Hawkeye can affect that. Yep. We don't have anything like that, so this is going to be a situation where we can't do anything with this for right now, but we will be able to in free play mode once we have full control of whatever character we want to use. And it looks like because of the increase in value of some of these studs, the stud meter at the top is quite almost full. So let's Hulk smash. You get the drill. Alright, okay, so there's thermo arrows that'll affect gold bits now. But in any case, we want to be Iron Man. So what's the gold thing? Is she talking about the chains here? Yes. Oh, so they basically made some studs that I can't get to. Thanks for that. But that covered up the electricity on this bridge so we can go across. Oh, Iron Man can fly, I forgot. So we can at the very least get those ones, but not the ones that just disappeared. For obvious reasons. Check the time again while I'm smashing the button. Okay, so we're at about 10 minutes-ish from when I first checked. I'll give it another, maybe, well, now it's 11 minutes, so I'll give it another minute here.
No version of this where you come out on
That's kind of a cool thing where they have these finishing moves that they can do now. That wasn't in any other game, as far as I've seen. So hopefully this turns out well. What I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and, just to be on the safe side, I'm going to pause it right here. And hopefully, if this does well enough, when we come back, more going through Age of Ultron for some reason. I've been Radio Goji, and I'll be here next time. Join me, won't you?